Oh, I don't know how I am supposed to do this review properly where I don't just be like, why did you guys really want me to review this? How's it going, everybody? Texas Man here. I hope you guys are all having a spectacular day. Please give this video a thumbs up if you guys really enjoy it. Subscribe if you guys have not already. Also, do me the biggest favor of all, hit that bell notification button so you guys do not miss out on future videos or streams here on the channel. You guys can also find me on Discord at 6957, the Texas Man. And as always, we're going to talk positives and negatives, talking about the mysterious Benedict Society Season 2. And the question I'm going to ask to you guys, so I'm sure you guys will watch this now by the time this review comes out, is this season better than Season 1? And is this season worth watching? Is it actually fun? And are you guys excited for Season 3? To me, the biggest thing is that I felt like this season was boring. It was boring. It was a slog fest. But at the same time, there were fun moments sprinkled throughout. So, if you guys don't remember, I gave Season 1 a 6 out of 10. I gave it a 6 out of 10. And I got a review. I'm going to put this and Season 1 in a playlist so you guys can watch them back to back. But I'll be honest with you guys, watching Season 2 was a lot harder for me to watch than Season 1. Season 1 had a lot more mystery. There was a lot more unknown elements. You were learning the characters' backgrounds. You were learning locations and sets and the plot and the world. This Season 2, I just had a very hard motivation to watch all 8 episodes and to finish watching the whole season. I mean, I ended up having to split watching this show into 5 parts. Like, I watched the first episode and I was bored. I watched the first 2 episodes, bored. Watched episode 4, bored. Episode 5, bored. And then I watched 6, 7, and 8 because they were super short and just, like, felt like one continual episode, honestly. So, I just had a hard time being motivated to watch this season. Now, it was cool to see that Season 2 started off with a time gap since the ending of Season 1, allowing for mysteries of, like, what have the characters been doing since the end of Season 1. And I thought there was going to be some. Now, there are a few at the beginning in the first episode, but it doesn't continue onwards. And I was just like, okay, so, well, that's it. I guess it's time to move on to the actual Season 2 stuff. And it just felt like there could have been a lot more interesting things happening between the ending of Season 1 and Season 2 starting. And I didn't feel like we got a lot of that. The villain, and I know you're going to probably be hating me for saying this, but I don't remember character names from the first season. I rewatched the Season 1 finale before watching Season 2, but character names in this show, I just don't care to remember. I don't. It's like, oh, it's the smart kid. Oh, it's the head of the leader. Oh, it's Mr. Benedict. And that's the only character I can remember. I can't remember the evil villain, the Benedict's brother. I can't remember him, so I'm just going to call him Mr. Villain. So Mr. Villain, basically, who wants to control the world through happiness instead of doing the mind control like he did in Season 1. And unfortunately, it's basically the exact same evil plot because he wants to take over the world with happiness, and because of something that goes wrong with the happiness that he's offering, it ends up becoming mind control, making people into like blank slates and being void of anything. So, like, okay, so we're doing the same thing over, we're just calling it something different, which is just like kind of lazy in my opinion. There's a good mix of children concepts and humor with some elements of adult in here, but they're just too far in between. Moving on to episode 2, The Shortcut, I thought the design was kind of cool. It reminded me a lot of the Titanic, and I just wish that, like, if they were going to, like, literally mirror the design of the Titanic, that I wish that there were some events that transpired on it, on the Shortcut, but nothing does. And I'm just like, okay, you are clearly ripping off Titanic. Like, just keep going, keep going. And no, it's just more scavenger hunts and more, let's find the next clue so we can try to find our missing comrades. And I'm just like, oh, come on, you have an entire boat to work with and you do nothing with it. What a waste. Also, throughout the show, especially when they're on the shortcut, the show ends up teaching its viewers that it's okay to steal. Like, I know it doesn't come out that way in the show, but it did to me in the way where it's okay to steal, then return the stolen goods. Because you'll end up getting more stuff from the person you stole from through forgiveness. And I'm just like, that's backwards. We do get some characters from season 1 that return. Things, unfortunately, just, like I said, this was a slog fest for me to watch from start to finish. Things really just don't get interesting until episode 6 out of 8, when all the factions are revealed and we finally start getting to like the final battle against the Gray Man army, which kind of felt like Home Alone. The villain just gets to be kind of stupid in this season. Like, he really doesn't do anything, horrible or whatnot. The villain just keeps on doing all of his villainous acts. And the reason he's doing it is because he wants to be loved by his brother. And I think it's kind of sad that that's all he gets relegated to. He's like, oh, I'm a bad guy because I want to make sure that my brother can love me in the end. And I'm like, really? That's your logic? It's supposed to be sympathetic. We're supposed to care about why he's doing all these evil things, but it comes off as just like, okay, you're a stupid idiot. Like, So overall, the moral of season 2 is what is true happiness and what is true love. I was happy that at the end, finally, the villain from season 1 and season 2, the evil brother, ends up turning to the good side. He ends up joining the Benedict Society, and he ends up teasing season 3, where Mr. Benedict and evil brother find out that they have a sister, and she's evil, and they're going to have to deal with her in season 3. Now, I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. I know this review kind of just went all over the place, and I'm just talking about things, and I really don't have a format for this. It's because that's basically how season 2 is it just jumps around from character to location to character to revelation to plot points, and season 2 was a jumbled mess, so that's how I have to address the review. It's just a gigantic and I'll be honest with you guys, I'm not looking forward to season 3. I have zero desire to do so. So if you guys want me to review the Mysterious Benedict Society when season 3 does fully come out, let me know in the comment section down below, and then I'll do it. Otherwise, I'm going to move on to spending my time reviewing and watching other things for you guys, because season 1 gets a 6. Season 2 here is going to get a 7. It's slightly better than season 2, but not much, and I'm not looking forward to a season 3. So the only reason I'll review it is if you guys tell me to do so in the comment section down below. Thank you guys for watching. Have a fabulous day. I'll see you guys all in the next video or stream. Bye, guys.